Power 92. We are number one in the streets.
It's right, nothing but straight heat on your radios, right here on Power 92, the station that's been busting since 2001. And yes, I'm on the line. Chicago's own Korporate was popping, brother.
Blessings. How you feeling, King?
Blessed, cannot complain, man. Doing what I got to do, keep the family fed. You know how it go. That's all it's all about nowadays, man, because it is really wild, this world.
Absolutely, you know it.
All right, so let's go ahead and kick it off talking about the new album you got going on right now, The Proposal, bro. Listen to the album, man. Produced entirely by that boy.
The Deep Brooks exclusive.
Come on, man. All the tracks going crazy, but it's a few tracks I want to talk about. But just tell me, just what it meant to put this whole album together for you. You know what I'm saying? And put it out there. What did it mean to you?
Absolutely. Well, of course, the title was The Proposal. The concept behind the proposal is a representation of the purpose of the project. Well, my name being corporate, my name is corporate because I'm a business. And as a business, I provide different products and services to the people. And this particular service that I'm looking to present to the people is music. Being that I'm most commonly known for, entertainment and such, I'm looking to present a proposal to the people of music, that of something that I'm looking for them to participate in and invest their time and energy and finances into, so on and so forth. So the whole body of work, the album itself is an offering to the people to, invest in it type.
Absolutely. And with these tracks, went through a lot of them. Some of them spoke out. The first one I want to talk about is Blessings. Now, I was listening to it, first listen, I'm like, oh, okay, this all, all right, going in. Then you just went bananas.
Blessings.
Yes, bro. But talk to me about that track. You know what I'm saying?
Blessings. Definitely shout out to my boy Joel Q. Featuring him. Definitely shout out to my boy D Lows, and the two vocalists that he also had to feature on the song along with them as well. Blessings is a song that's pretty much just about having to let my go. Sometimes in life you have to disassociate yourself with people, because sometimes they could be blocking your blessings. Like, and in order for you to continue to, live life the way that you want to live it, sometimes you got to get up out of here. So blessings pretty much is just a representation of that whole understanding of how life got to go sometimes,
Absolutely. And those, in that song, and I think Gratitude, and you spoke about your father, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you really went in on that situation right there and expressed for real. But talk to me about that. You know what I'm saying? What made you have to express it like that? You know what I'm saying?
Oh God. The relationship with me and my pops is very strained. I've actually, had different freestyles and songs where I dissed them from time to time. But Gratitude was the whole purpose of Gratitude was to give people more of an insight into me personally, the strained relationship with my pops, the death of my little sister, the anxiety that I deal with on a day-to-day, things I deal with as far as women. That's how I opened up Gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
And also gives an explanation into, most commonly people will meet me and they be expecting for me to be this happy-go-lucky mom as a result of the videos. So I wanted to get insight into that as far as why that's not the case and how much real or at least insight into some of the real that's going on behind the scenes. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Now, as a father, you know what I'm saying? Because you 3 daughters, how do you not mimic what your dad did to you?
That's actually one of the reasons that I'm such a passionate parent. I would hate for my daughters to grow up and feel the way that I feel about him. So, I have 3 daughters. Brazil is 12, Milan Well, Brazil's about to be 13, actually, March 2nd. Milan is about to be 7, and Iceland just turned 4.
Mhm.
And, I make sure to create good memories for them, you know what I'm saying, during their childhood, and get them a reason to grow old and appreciate their father. So I'm real passionate about them and just making sure that I love them as hard as I possibly can, because I couldn't imagine my children feeling the way that I feel about my pop. So uh shit, low key, shout out to him for even, you know what I'm saying, encouraging me to be the best father that I can for real. So yeah.
Mhm. It is, it's amazing what we're talking about now, because earlier, on the show, I had a verse, and the verse was from James. Basically, we're talking about count it all joy. The trials and tribulations that you go through in life end up being a blessing to you later on, as if you overcome it. And I
Mhm.
believe that's what happened in your situation. I mean, you overcame it. You're still dealing with it, but at the same time, it turned into you being a more of a blessing to your own children
For
and
sure.
creating a better environment for them. You know what I'm
For
saying? So that's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. I had to ask the family work balance, man. Like, how do you deal with, having your family, taking care of them, and then having the workload of creating the videos and doing the music and just, being all over the place, man. Like, how do you balance it, man? What's the corporate secret?
God be taking the wheel.
Okay.
For real, I've come to learn that it's only so many hours in a day,
Mhm.
and I'm only human, but uh me spending time with my children is a very high priority. So there's a specified period of time every week that I have my children with me. And I just kind of work around that.
Mhm.
Sometimes I have to bring my kids with me while I'm working, you know what I'm saying? But I figure it out. And when I don't have them, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting to it. Like, you know what I'm saying, got to get to it. So it's pretty much just one day at a time with that. But I do make sure to give my children as much time as possible.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. What up? What up? That's DJ Lil John over there. What's popping, man?
That's
All right, now look, let's pick it up. You know what I'm saying? When you got some free time, the record, boy, whoop your.
yes, sir.
That record go hard, bro. Talk to me about that one, man.
Whoop your vibe that I wanted to create. It's a record for the ladies. Uh, whoop your. Me and D Brooks was sitting in the lab, and I'm like, Jam, yeah, we need a woo wop. We need something for the ladies. Shout out to bro from 3 Piece. He cleared the record. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? Definitely. Shout out to bro. And D Brooks literally sat there, made that money. A lot of them tracks he made on the spot. Definitely want to get D Brooks all of his flowers. I've been working with him for probably, man, going on 5 years, possibly. And we really I really feel like we Jordan and Pippen for real. Like, we really make magic, and he'll make the and a lot of freestyle right on the spot. We just work very well together. So when he made that record, I'm like, damn, this shit always here. And it's that Chicago vibe. It's that Chicago vibe, something for my to have fun to, the juke to, you know what I'm saying, while talking that for the ladies. Talking that for the ladies. So he made that place that bitch was that. Once my had it done, I'm like, gee, we got one.
Yeah,
So now me and D Brooks, we get to it, man, for sure, for sure.
that's what's up.
Definitely shout out to Reese from 3 Piece. For sure, for
Now,
sure.
y'all got another sample clear, the Jill Scott sample.
Oh God. Definitely shout out to D Brooks again with that Woo Wop the Bam. We did our thing with the Woo Wop on with the Jill Scott sample.
Mhm.
The business part, we still to keep it a buck and a quarter with you. But Zell, you know what I'm saying, is definitely one of those records. Real good. I'm real good with records for the ladies.
Okay.
Definitely gotta cater to the ladies, you know what I'm saying. Zell, pretty much, you know, that's that I want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? What you trying to pay for? How you trying to get my attention? You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo. So, it's a lot of fellas. Well, not a lot, but a decent amount of fellas that was like, man, hell no, paying for woo woo that simping, da 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 da. But you know, you got the ladies coming right up behind it, like, well, if you broke, just say that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Woo woo. So it worked out, G, for sure.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I like those two records right there. You know what I'm saying? The sample flipping, like a lot of the, you know, using like the older music and bridging it together for people to listen like, yo, I remember that song. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
Yeah,
what we usually need to do. And it's a lot of that happening right now. And I appreciate it. All the producers that's doing that right now. We need to bridge the gap because we need to stop having these age wars. You know what I'm saying? Young,
for
old.
sure.
We need to all us just be coming together, especially with this music and creating that atmosphere for us to economically build. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
for
really
sure.
how we should do it. We should all be in a concert together, just going in on songs that make us feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All of us. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So let me talk to me about the feature with Fat Money. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Yeah.
was y'all in the studio together? You know what I'm saying, or was that one of the situations?
He in California. Definitely shout out to Fat Money. Me and D Brooks had finished that. Um, Crazy thing about Crash Out, I originally wrote that hook for Lizzie.
Hmm.
Lizzie, that's my homie. I had wrote that hook for Lizzie, and we couldn't get on point as far as getting the record done. So as I'm singing the hook to myself at the crib, I'm like, I don't sound too shabby. You know what I'm saying? So I went on ahead and recorded the hook, did the first verse. I know I wanted a second feature on it. After we finished it, I called Fat Money up, like, gee, I really want you on this record. Da 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 da. He listened to it. He was like, that was hell. He sent his verse through the next day. Definitely shout out to Fat Money for sure, for sure. That record came together wonderfully.
Absolutely. Now, a record that I really want to know if y'all was together, the one with you and King Louis, uh, like the way y'all going back and forth motion.
Yes, sir.
Was y'all together in that situation? Because
I said I had already let brother know. Definitely shout out to King Louis, good friend of mine. I had let him know, like, yeah, I definitely want you on the album, da 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 da. I was like, I got a concept for us. Woo woo. I gave him the concept. He was like, say less. I had recorded my shit. Actually, no, we recorded the same day.
okay,
We
that's
went and recorded it the same day. We went and linked up with D Brooks. It's always fun and organic working with brother. So he came in, recorded his verse first. I came in with mine second, and the record just came together. Freestyle my shit. Yep, freestyle my shit. And did his shit with that for sure.
killing it. That's what's up, man. You go productive mode, bro. You putting them out there. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
For sure. Yeah, me and D Brooks have been working on the album for the last 2 months.
Mhm.
A couple of those tracks was from a few years ago. Like 80% of the album was in the last 2 months. So my is locked in, like, all right, we finna do this and we finna do this now. So we did just that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now talk to me about the single that y'all pushing right now, the "On Me" featuring my boy Poe. What's up,
Yes,
Poe?
definitely shout out to Poe. Um, Last minute joint.
Mm.
Last minute. That was the last entry for the album. I was on Shade Room one day and I think they posted the top 5 songs from last year under the Afro Beat Act. I immediately hit Brooks up like, bro, we tweaked. We forgot to touch the Afro beat. Heat, say less. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, with Poe, that's his artist. We went in the studio. Me and Poe came up with the hook. I took it out, and I was under a little pressure with that record because the rest of the album was already finished. So I'm just like, damn, okay. I got one more record. And this record is probably one of the most strongest commercial records on the album. I gotta go cool. I
Mm.
gotta go cool. But see, I'm still trying to record Black Chicago Be Like as well. So I'm just like, because I don't write anything. So when I'm composing these raps, is while I'm driving to and fro, or while I'm recording, and I hadn't finished the verse. I need to get this stress off of my back. I'm going to the studio and I'm a freestyle it. I got what the little came up with. I'm a freestyle the rest. This has to be fire. I have to talk my shit. Went in there, God pulled it out of me. I was so grateful about that record. I was so happy about that record after I finished that and my got that done and the came together wonderful. Definitely shout out to Four Eyes Films for shooting that motherfucker. The visuals is something serious. Shout out to Bella, main lady on that. Shout out to Stacy and her team, the dancers. Jay Ward Films was also assisting on set. That Rose Hill. That was wrong with LG.
Just you telling me the story about how it all came together, just to, you know what I'm saying? I think people should understand, like, we all are human beings and that a lot of our creativity is coming from God. It's just you get it pulled out of you, you know what I'm saying? Or you just get downloaded. It's like, man, I didn't even know where this came from, but it's there.
Out of the clear blue sky, even the Black Chicago Be Like videos, out of the clear blue sky, I ain't no scripts for them videos. So all that at the top, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, even as I just little parts, I was like, where the did that come from? When I was like, let me get your phone. I'm gonna put my number in and save it under home. After I said that you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, thank God.
Absolutely, brother. But man, you know what I'm saying? You're doing big things. You are a leader in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? People look up to you and a lot of the shorties. If you could tell them one thing right now, because, you know, it's always, the shorties need guidance. They need guidance. What could you say to them, man? What could you say?
Focus. You got to focus and stay consistent. Y'all want to be able to be in a position to provide, take care of their family and friends, so on and so forth. Be locking in with the wrong shit. You have to lock in with yourself. You are the master of all of your abilities. You have to sit down and come up with a plan and execute. But I don't know how to, there's no excuse for that. I didn't understand that camera. I didn't know how to edit. I didn't know how to do shit. I sat down on YouTube and I studied. Even with this rapping shit, study other rappers. Even when I was coming up, I was always listening to Kanye and Jay-Z and writing raps along their verses to make sure that if I ever got on a verse with them, I could hold my own. Like, you have to constantly try to improve and perfect your craft. You have to be obsessed with that shit. I'm obsessed with me being a dog with any and everything that I put my hands to. I'm obsessed. You got to be obsessed with your success and your progression. So yeah, got to lock in with yourself.
Gems, people, gems. Hear that. Shorties, hear that. You know what I'm saying? Get locked in. Get locked in. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to be out in the streets doing the extraness. Instead of, you know, doing what you got to do with the Kia, why don't you figure out how to fix it so you can go and get some money? You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, man. We go on for days. I appreciate you, you know, because I know you got a lot going on, but I appreciate you spending some time with us over here at Power 92, myself. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for sharing the way you did, you know. Man, thank you so much. And thank you for this album. The Proposal was out right now. Everybody go stream the numbers up. Go crazy, you know what I'm saying? Do your TikTok to it, you know, do a dance, do something. Just make this man go super viral and make these numbers go up so we can get you in this United Center so we can come to a corporate concert. Headline you.
Yes, sir. At a time.
Absolutely, brother. Well, blessings to you and your family. And thank you again. I appreciate you, brother.
Likewise, brother. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Love. Peace. It's DJ Nathis on Power 92.
Power 92, 92.3 FM.